What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jermaine back with another walk into a video. Hopefully you are watching this at home on your 4K TV, or you're watching this on your Oculus with the brightness, no, not the brightness, this settings maxed out. You got the cord plugged into the wall because you're going to be using a lot of juice. Anyway, we're just out doing a little walking tour going on. That's what we got going on today. We're gonna go check out some of these piers along the Embarcadero. There's a lot of these like random piers. Whoa, I just tripped a big time. There's lots of these like little random piers around. So I thought we'll go on a little walking tour and we'll go explore some, because today is a gorgeous day for exploring San Francisco. Look at this, it's beautiful out today. Look at how the old brick like fell apart, and they just like put the metal on top. But they only fell in like certain places, you know, it didn't fall everywhere. You know, like these are all good. So I've definitely been here before, and the water was so high that it was like rushing up, like up over here, you know? But it looks to be pretty low today. It looks to be hella low today. I mean, I guess that's okay, you know? I guess it's all right. All right, so this is the other side. Oh, it's such a sunny day. Alright, let's go explore Pier 14. We're gonna walk down to the end. I definitely got some stories to tell on this pier for sure. Okay, this happened about a year and a half ago. So I was out on the same pier, and I was down here. I'll show you when we get down. It wasn't too far down. But I was out, I had the bike up against the side, and this was when I was riding that rad power bike with the big basket on the front. Well, what I did was I took off my jacket and put it on the basket, right? And then I also took off my phone, because you guys know I wear like my phone around my neck. I took it off, put it on top of the sweatshirt on the basket, right? The bike fell over. When the bike fell over, it was somewhere around here where I was sitting. When the bike fell over, the phone fell into the water. So I'm always like weirded out around here because I lost an iPhone this way and I wasn't able to get that one back. I haven't lost many iPhones. I lost one in the Philippines. Like I went out to some party and I lost the phone, didn't come back with it. And I've had, you know, lots of iPhones, had iPhones for years and haven't really lost any. But that one was one I definitely lost. Had a little bit of water damage, I imagine. Hey, there's water. So I guess whenever you go to piers, you always have to go to the end. I guess in my walking tours, I guess we'll go to the end, because that's what you want to do. You want to go to the end. We got a bunch of piers to go on because there's a bunch more over here. You know, I guess this video would be great if, you know, if someone's coming to the city and they're looking for places to go for a really, really long walk. That's in the middle of the city, you know, that's kind of on the outskirts. All right, here we go. We at the end. We at the end like 10. We got a boat coming in. That's a ferry. Looks like that's coming from Alameda. Alameda's in that area. Looks like that's where it's coming from. I don't know if that's where it's coming from or not. That's definitely that direction. And there's the ferry terminal here. Dang, there's one of those batteries from those lift bikes. Ooh, excuse me. All right, and over here, look at this. We got all this beautiful view of this city, you know. This thing, I wonder what this is for. I think it has something to do with these over here, for the boats turning around or something. Oh my gosh, I should have got that guy that was walking by me. He was filming, but he was filming with an old school camcorder. You know the old school camcorders with the side screen that flips out? He was using one of those, yo. It looked kind of fly. Oh well, missed him. Oh wow, that kind of startled me. He must have got a delivery or something. Homeboy's riding off quick. So in this video, we're gonna go and, like, you know, explore some of these little cuddy areas down here, because, you know, when you have a skateboard or a bike, it's really easy to cover a lot of this space very quickly. And over time, with the electric skating crew, we used to, you know, ride around in circles, and we would, you know, come down here quite often. So I know this area pretty well. I don't think too much has changed. I could take this way, but I would rather go this way, because this way is a little bit more cuddier. It's a little bit off the beaten path. I don't think I'm gonna go the whole way. I think I'm gonna turn around and go back. But we can also go left here. I just see a little bit more action on the street behind us here. So yeah, this is like one of the ferry terminals. They just built this not too long ago. It's not too old. I was thinking about going this way, but actually let's go this way. This looks like all abandoned and closed down over here. It's kind of crazy that this building is like on, it's not even on land. It's like on part water. Kind of crazy, right? It's like on stilts. But when you look at it over there, it just looks like it's on land, right? It looks like that's just a parking lot just sitting on the ground, but it's actually like, right, it's on the water. There's water underneath it. It must get cold as hell over there in that building, because, you know, there's nothing underneath it to warm it up, you know. Because at least in a normal building, you would have the ground underneath you, you know, but you don't even have the ground underneath you. You just got like, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Look at that. They built this big, large square area a couple years ago. I thought they were going to use it for farmers market, but if I'm not mistaken, I don't think they use this for farmers market. Okay, once again, this is a parking lot that's on the water. But when you walk over here, it doesn't feel like it. It doesn't seem like it. It just feels like you just in any other parking lot. If we go back here, there's another pier, but I'm actually not gonna go all the way back there because you sort of have to go back and you have to come around this way. And I want to just go this way. Wow, it's really busy today. Well, compared to how it's been, this is probably the busiest I've seen it in a little bit for a Friday. On Saturdays, it's a different story because there's farmers market. It's like a larger version of a farmers market on Saturday. So you have even more vendors over here and stuff. But like today, they're just not much going on. It's a Friday. It's not like it's like a weekend or there's a game going on. I don't know if there's any games going on. If you guys know about any games going on, let me know in the comments. But I don't know when this video is coming out. It may not come out on a Friday. But I did film this on a Friday. Let's continue. So this here is the backside of the ferry terminal. So if we just go like walk inside here, this is the ferry terminal. You can like walk straight out. Actually, if you walk straight through, that's like Market Street. But instead of walking straight through and go to Market Street, because we always on Market Street, we're gonna go and, you know, explore some random stuff along the Embarcadero. Oh, it's very busy out. Look at this view.
Next weekend.
Ooh. What a walk. Let's go through here actually. If you ever need a restroom, there's a restroom like right in here. If you just go in here, there's one like right there. So if you ever need one. And this is the one at the ferry terminal. So it's like always open. This is the ferry here that goes to Sausalito. It used to be this really, really long line every day. You know, people trying to paddle into the ferry. That line could be coming back soon. I've been hearing in the news that things are starting to fill up, like the buses, like the buses that take you from here to Marin, like they've been filling up and stuff. I think that's two reasons. It's gas prices and it's also people going back to work. But I think it's more so of people going back to work. Let's go this way. I think it's more so of people going back to work and not as much gas prices, you know? Because some people are not gonna worry about gas prices, you know, they're still gonna go to work. But I think it's just people going back to work in general. Now we could walk around the outside of this one, but instead of walking around the outside of this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk past it and go in this like, yeah, I'll show you in a second. It's better than walking out here. This is really, really warm. Someone is selling scarves and sweaters and hats. It may not be that busy of a day, but this other guy's got sunglasses, so he might make some bank today. Oh wow, look at the ladies, they out today. I don't mean that in a way that they're hot, but I'm just talking about, I see a lot of ladies out. I don't want people to take that the wrong way. I'm not mistaken, I think we can go like right somewhere around here. No, it's definitely not here. I think it's here actually. Yes, it's this walkway. We're almost there and I can't wait to get there. So we're gonna go here. Now remember when I was on the other side and I said, oh, we're not gonna walk this way? Well, if we would have went that way, we would have came out on the backside of here. Instead of walking that way in the sun, I didn't want to walk in the sun, so I came this way. But if we go out around, we'll just make a big circle around this building here. I'm not gonna go down here too much, but I kind of want to look at this backside because I think there's a walkway and we can use this walkway instead of using Embarcadero. And then that way this is kind of a little bit more random versus taking Embarcadero. Because everybody knows how to take Embarcadero. It's the straight way. You know, the straight way is usually the fastest way. But the straight way is usually, and the fastest way is usually not the most scenic way or the most scenic route. So, throw that out there. So this here is like a public walkway, but you have to wear a face mask to walk through this walkway, and I think this is still classified under the federal regulation because it's like a ferry terminal. So we're not gonna walk through because I don't want to break any federal rules. It looks like on this side it's a whole bunch of wood holding these up, but it's definitely not. It's just a lot of wood on this side to protect that, to protect the bottom, because they have water taxis and boats around over here and they wouldn't want them to bump and actually hit the concrete. So they put the wooden ones out there, you know, to protect the concrete. But it's actually all concrete underneath. It's just wood on the front side that you can see. And then this is the part I was looking at to see if I can walk across. And yes, we can walk across here. Oh, it's like big boats. I've never been out on a boat like that around here. I should try it out someday. So. The other side of that public walkway. So if we would have walked through, that's where we would have ended up. We're gonna go this way. I've actually never been over here. I've never been here, so I think this might be a walkway. Let's go walk out and check this out. This might be pretty cool. I mean, it's really, really hot, but this might be worth it. It might be worth the burn up to see a new sight in a city that you've never seen before. All right, this is all new to me right here. I've never been over here before. This is like a big pier. Hello. So this is where you would go to get on a boat. I don't want to go down there because it's like people looking as if they're about to come help me, and I'm just going on a random walk here. I don't need help or anything. But yeah, that's what that looks like. Look at all these Embarcadero buildings on the backside here. Embarcadero 1 through 4. Ooh, let me tell you guys something. It is getting warm out here. Oh yes. So much cooler right now. So I guess this is how you would park your car here. You would go this way. You know, being a local living here, I wouldn't ever come here. So, you know, I wouldn't bring a car here. We actually could have went that way, but let's continue going this way because it's shade, and also I don't know if I've ever went this way before. It's like a museum. Oh, wow, that's really cool. This is what the old bridge used to look like along the Embarcadero. I never lived in the city to see it, but it used to be a really big bridge. It used to be a freeway, and it ran all the way around the Embarcadero. It's no longer there anymore. It's all torn down, and you can freely, you know, drive Embarcadero. Look at this old school boat here. Looks like it's just like sitting there like rotting. And birds like to poop on the front of it for some reason. There's so many ropes holding it. They're like, we just don't want you to roll away. You get it? We wouldn't want you to roll away. This is a really cool pier over here. This pier is a little bit different from those other piers. I don't like to go on that pier. This long one you see, I don't like to go on this one this much. I forget the name of this pier, but I don't mess with this pier too much because it's a wooden pier, and I'm not afraid of you know, it's gonna be a fire or anything on it. I just don't like to go on it because I usually have a bike or a skateboard if I come down here, right? And to take a bike and ride it all the way out there, oh man, it's brutal. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna walk out there in this video. You know, we can definitely walk on it, but walking way out there, no, I did that first pier earlier, and I don't think I'm gonna do it anymore. Oh, check this out. There's like this little random door here. Let's see if it opens. No, it doesn't open. Open the freaking door. There's like this door. I guess they used to pull up ships here or something back in the day or something. But they have like a freaking door there. Super random, man. There's another door. They got doors around here. Just like that show, Doors. Just like they got doors around here. I think this is pier like 15 or some shit. Forget. Yeah, but this one's like all like wood. Ooh, it's like the water. It's a lot closer than it looks. Oh, it's like that. So now we're just like out here on the Embarcadero. There's some of these piers that are closed. This one's closed. This is only for like I think Coast Guards or something. So you can't walk around this one. Every now and then I'll see fishermen. I don't know how, but sometimes they'll get behind the gate, right? And when they get behind the gate, I think they actually have access. Like maybe they have a key or something. But when they get behind the gate, they'll go over and fish, and I guess it's better fish because you know, there are usually a lot of fishermen in one place, so there's like a lot of hooks in one spot. But like if you can get away from the other fishermen, you can get like a better catch, you know. All right, we are just cruising on the hot steaming Embarcadero now. $20 valet parking. $20. That may actually not. That may be a really good price. You know, it may keep your car safe. Keep your car from people breaking into it. You know. Yes, so we are on the Embarcadero. So I wonder what they're gonna do about the bike lanes when you get down here. Because right over there, they had the bike lanes, the double bike lanes, and at this intersection it stopped and it turned into this one bike lane. I wonder what they're gonna do, because once you get down here, you can't expand, right? You can't expand, so I wonder what will they do, because, you know, they're gonna want to extend. They're gonna want to extend like the double bike lanes, and I wonder just what they're gonna do. Are they gonna take part of the sidewalk, which I don't see them doing, because taking part of the sidewalk is a lot more work, you know, a whole lot more work. But they always do it in phase. They did like phase 1, phase 2. So I haven't heard about them doing this part. If anyone watching this and you know if they're gonna continue this all the way down, like, let me know in the comments. That'd be pretty cool, because I don't really know anything about it. But it's you know, it's something this is a route a lot of people take every day. And the reason why this guy is going the wrong way is because if you go the wrong way another block, there's a lane down there, you know. So I see so many people like riding going this way, trying to get to that lane, because once everybody discovered that, yo, they just like put like for real bike lanes here, people love it, you know. Well, people love it that are on bikes. I guess if you're not on a bike, it's a whole different story. This here is the Exploratorium. Exploratorium, they have all kinds of it's like an art science museum. Yeah. It's a great place to take the kids. They have this really, really cool thing. If you sit here and someone else sits over there, you can like hear each other like talking. You can like hear each other talking like clearly. Like it's kind of scary, like when you try it. That's what they're gonna do. Maybe we can see their reaction. Yeah, you can sit there and like have conversations. It's really cool. It's really cool. Like, it's awesome. You should try it. But you need 2 people. You can't do it by yourself. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's like the Swiss embassy down there on the pier, which is kind of weird to have an embassy like on the water, on the pier, on the water. I don't know. Kind of different. Now over here, that is one pier that we can go around. I would normally go around this pier, but the reason why I didn't do it in this video, once again, it's a little warm. When I left the house, I thought I didn't think it was gonna be this warm. It's crazy warm here right now. We're gonna stop at Pier 23, where we're getting pretty close. Oh wow, look at that boat. I'm over here cutting through cars and stuff. Yeah, my walking tours, you gotta love them. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button on these walking tours. We got that, looks like a tugboat. And then we got this, that's a horn blower hybrid. I don't know much about boats, but you know. It's like so many people, I can hear footsteps. Alright, so here we are approaching Pier 23. This is where I'm gonna end the video. So I just want to say thanks a lot for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.